Hello, it's your favorite sorcerer, warlock, practitioner of the black arts. Um, Today I'm going to discuss how to manifest a job through candle magic and blood sorcery, along with the use of sigiliums. Okay, sigiliums are personal sigils of a being such as a demon or an angel, perhaps even a djinn or some form of god. Okay, something that you can utilize, visualize upon. Today, I'm going to show you how to do it with blood sorcery and a sigil. Okay, and this is very, very potent magic. Um, I've been unemployed since I found out that my former employer had screwed me over on getting transferring my position down to a different store. So I've been unemployed for a little while now, and I promised my son's mom that I would have a job within about a week or two. So I ended up coming into my altar room and I started conjuring up, or I should say, evoking Astaroth, my patron, who is the Duchess, the Grand Duchess of Witchcraft. Now I know a lot of people view her as a male, as in the Grand Duke of Witchcraft or the third in command of Hell. She happens to be an angel. She happens to be very, very old, and she predates Zoroastrianism. Okay, so in this video, I'm going to show you blood sorcery, and I'm going to show you what to do with the sigil. But anyways, I introduced myself to my new employer. That morning, the night before, I ended up doing a ritual. Went in the following morning, had a dental exam, and stopped by and just introduced myself, putting face to the name. And about 2 or 3 hours later, I get a phone call saying, "Hey, I'm going to set up an interview tomorrow. Does this work for you?" And I said, "Yeah." So I ended up going in and having the interview on Tuesday afternoon, after about a few hours after having a tooth pulled. Yeah, that was fun. But anyways, basically, he hired me on the spot. I had orientation today, and my first shift starts tomorrow, where I begin my training. So, and today I sat for about 3.5 hours watching videos and filling out paperwork. So, I mean, that was pretty fun. So, anyways, I thought I'd do a ritual and kind of give back to Astaroth as a thank you for this job, because without her help, I couldn't have actually gotten a job this fast within just a few days after promising my son's mom that I would have a job within about a week or two. So it just goes to show you that serving the Judeo-Christian God doesn't get you anywhere, but at the same time, working with these beings and learning from them and manifesting black magic really helps you, especially with the Justice Department and everything like that. But anyways, having this job and getting this job this fast by working with Astaroth is a blessing. And I really want to put that out there and say thank you to Astaroth, the Grand Duchess of Witchcraft. This is like saying going to Isis, the mother of witchcraft, okay, and Egyptian mythology, in the pantheon of Egyptian practices, Frey or Freyja in Norse mythology, and so forth and so forth. Even Lilith and the mother of vampirics and succubi and of all demonic forces and stuff like that is another variation. Okay, she would be the female archetype. So, anyways, today I'm going to show you exactly how to do this and to basically say thank you. Now, I've already got it already set up. I've already drawn the blood, the sigil, and I've got the candles and incense going as we speak. So I'm going to flip this around so you can actually see the altar and everything. Okay? So let's see here. Let's see if I can do this here. Well, maybe not. But anyways, I'll have to do it this way. So you see right here, here's the sigil. You can see my blood on it. The incense, the green candle, okay? The green candle represents money, but also job, employment. It represents nature. Okay? So the sigil is a personal key. It's a personal lock that can unlock the gates, and literally you can speak and commune with Astaroth herself. So it is very, very potent magic here. So, anyways, what you want to do is once you get the sigil drawn, once you get everything set up, you want to have a burn pot. In this case, it's my cauldron. And you want to meditate on the candle, okay? Focus on the flame. Meditate for a few minutes and just kind of visualize your intent in what you're seeking. Do an invocation. For an example, Astaroth, Duchess of Witchcraft, I summon, evoke, and conjure thee. Come forth and partake in this ritual, this rite. Okay? Open wide the gates of hell that I may come forth and commune with you. To say thank you for all that you have done for me. You know my intent. You know what's been going on and what has occurred. So today I want to give back to you for helping me with the spiritual aspects of getting this job in place. So thank you, Astaroth. Okay, and once you've done that, once you've done your evocation, you visualized it, and you feel like it's been answered and basically responded, okay? You want to roll it up, okay? And we are literally going to send this to Astaroth herself, okay? So what I would do is, because I have a red candle, red means passion, it means desire, wrath, and everything like that, but it is also a representation of Asmodee or Asmodeus, okay? Depending on which era you're in. In this case, it's Asmodee, the oldest known translation of him. So you want to put this into the candle flame and really get it burning. And just kind of hold it in place with your athame. Yeah, especially if you have something small. And just let it burn. Okay? And you notice how it's just flaming. Okay? It's burning through. It's doing what is necessary. Okay? So basically, just kind of pack it right down in here a little bit. Alright, just like so. You haven't lost anything, nothing fed down onto the altar. Don't worry about getting your athame a little charred. This is easy to get off. You can use a paper towel, wet paper towel. You can even get into your sharpener, a block, a stone block that you sharpen, your knives with, stuff like that. But anyways, so basically what I just did was I thanked Astaroth for her services. This is basically the spiritual aspect of evocation. And now that it's been burnt and given to Astaroth as a thank you with my offering of my blood, okay, now she has something of a personal offering that I have given her personally. And I've used her personal sigil and sent it directly to her. And so basically, when you do this, you really want to make sure that you utilize, how should I say this? the correct candles. You want to go with the correct flow of things, the energies. Okay? I'm just turning out some of the candles because I don't really need them. I've got, how should I say this, the tea leaf candles going. As you can see here, I've got 3 tea leaf candles going now. And that's basically the triangle of evocation. I leave it open after every ritual and let it go out naturally, because of the fact that it absorbs that energy and it absorbs what we just did through this ritual. Okay? And to me, it's something very, very potent. And also, by putting your blood on your altar, it literally will connect you to your altar. It helps feed that energy, the infernal black flame. So, in this case, onto this skull in the center of the altar cloth. All right? Now, it's nothing that has... You don't have to do this my way. Just find out what works for you. But like I said, when doing money spells, you want to make sure you have the color correspondences. You really want to change things in the spiritual realm first. Okay? Because a wise sorcerer once said, to change something in reality, you must first change it in the astral or spiritual realm first. It's like cursing or speaking curses against somebody, okay, or an establishment. You must first do it. You must first destroy it in the spiritual or astral realm before you can manifest it here in the reality, the real world. In this case, like I said, I did the ritual for the last 3 nights, and tonight I'm giving back and saying thank you. Okay, the final ritual that I would recommend is kind of just giving back and giving the offering of blood. You know, perhaps cakes if you're pagan or Wiccan, wine, alcohol of some form, and also, you know, fresh water on your altar daily. You know, utilize the red candle, the black candle, and know who you're summoning. The black represents the ancient darkness of Zazel. The red, Asmodai. The green is Astaroth. Okay. In this case, I utilized green because it represented the money, the power. Personally, I would have utilized the red one for Astaroth. But because I was doing a money spell, find a job spell, I wanted to go with the green because that is what I was representing. This is what my will was. This is what I was seeking to employ, okay, to achieve through black magic rituals. And so that's how you do this type of ritual, okay? And I wanted you to see it firsthand so that you know how to do it yourself. Now, all I did, as you could see, is right there. Okay. 2 little cuts. Well, in this case, 1 cut, because I did a couple other cuts the last few nights. But you can see it. Okay. Not too deep, just enough to it's like taking a razor and just kind of gently going over your skin, just enough to draw blood. And as you saw on the parchment, it was a good size amount right there, but I went over the same section twice, so it kind of created a little bit more. And as you can, let me see if I can find it here. Here it is. As you can see, kind of went a little bit beyond on this one, so it happens sometimes, and it does happen to the best of us sometimes, but it's okay. The point is that if you utilize blood sorcery, don't be afraid to draw blood. You know, offer your pain as an offering. Offer your blood as an offering. Okay? But at the same time, don't do anything that would harm yourself physically, you know, or mortally wound yourself. In this case, I utilized the back of my forearm. Okay? This is because I've had extensive research into the body. Sorceress Cagliostro, the Necromancer, in her Blood Sorcery Bible, Volume 1, literally gave like 20 to 30 pages of locations that you can safely extract blood from. And so you really need to know that as well. So I would recommend the Blood Sorcery Bible, Volume 1 and 2 to you, okay? Get into demonolatry, get into angelology, learn your hierarchy and who can do what for you, but also get into candle magic. Candle magic will helps represent as a visual of what you're doing, okay? So really get into that as well. With that said, I hope this has been intellectual. I hope it's been educational. Feel free to hit me up if you need to and ask questions. I will make myself available to you. All right. Have a good night.